Okay, tire change today. You're always looking down. Point of view. POV is this new popular term I just learned of. And apparently it's all the rage. Right, Spence?
Yep.
So most of the time, Spencer's holding the camera. He's shooting me here. It's backwards. So hopefully this is life-changing for you, is that you get to see my view changing tires. So that's what I'm going to hope will help you the most. So we're hoping this is the ultimate tire change video. So I take the core all the way out. Come over here and I loosen the rim lock. This is a brand new tire. People are gonna go, why are you changing this? Because I can. No, because we're actually gonna put a used tire on right now because I'm gonna go ride this on the street and some dirt roads, but I have that brand new nice bike. We're gonna go jet it in and make sure, we're gonna break it in and then jet it, make sure everything's good. Okay, so I just broke the tire off the bead, pushed the rim lock in. I'm all the way off. I'm gonna flip it over to the other side. And you notice I started with the sprocket, the rotor down. Okay, I got a little like glue in there almost from their tire paste. Okay, so I'm gonna bust that all loose. Boom, just like that. And I start just about a quarter way away from the rim lock. I move like that. I got my first spoon in there. And then also, I kind of push down with my hands, keep the tire off the bead, and I come in just like that. And then like that. And like that. My left hand's pushing down on the tire, and my body's resting against it on this side. The tire stand is a big help, and I've always mentioned this. You can email us for the tire stand drawings to help you make your own. Why don't we sell them? Because it'd be too costly to do it, to ship them heavy duty like we do. Okay, so you see I'm taking the tire off this side. We don't take the tube out of the tire. We simply just do this. Okay, now all the way off. Now I push the tire with my body, just like so. I pop the whole thing off, pull it like that. Yeah, so basically I'm saving this brand new nice tire for our photo shoot with the bike. And we're gonna put on this used one that's kind of done, but good for what we're gonna use it for. So we throw our tube in, grab our core back. What do you think, Spence? Is this going to help people be able to...
It should.
Is this the one you're going to watch when you change tires?
I probably actually will. This is mainly for me.
Okay, get the core in good and snug. And then, I didn't have my air chuck on. There you go, chuck. Now there's our air. Now it has a tiny bit too much air. So I put my core tool in, which has a core remover on this side, and the other side's flat to let air out. So now we're good right there. There you can see in my drawers. Yeah. And I got a nut. And I actually placed that in my mouth. That's not a requirement. Okay. Now this is a directional tire, but for what we're doing, I don't know that it would matter, but we will do it the correct way anyway, which is over here, right? Dunlop, there's our arrow. Someday I'm gonna not be able to see that arrow.
That's it, yeah.
Someday coming up soon. Where's our, there we go, here's our hole, our valve stem hole in the rim. We just push this through like that, drop the nut on there, and just put it on about a third of the way, and then I lift underneath, my hands underneath, and I feel that the tube goes in, the tire goes like that, my body pushes against, and then I can just lift with one hand like that, like this. 2 bites, and then flip it, just like our lunch, right?
Yeah, seriously.
Okay, so then I put right here, push the rim lock back on, double check that the tube is, the valve stem is in the tube. Everything's good over here, and I flip it back over here. Now at this point, I got some tube hanging out. I want to get that on top of the rim lock. I want to make sure that it's good and on top of the rim lock, and the tube is all stuffed in the tire here. My left leg kind of comes in. That's what's nice about this tire stand. I got places to keep my feet on. And I just lift it up right there. Little things we do to help us. Bead Buddy, big help. That's the Yamaha bead buddy there. It matches here. Okay, just like so. And then this one I'm holding the rim lock and the boom, boom. I come over here, knock a little bit of like this just to push the bead down, and my leg goes underneath, and I can knock that last little bit. Go down here like this, get bead buddy out, grab our air. Now this nut's not on. This air chuck needs a little bit of more room there. Might have to talk to the guys about that. There we go. Okay, so now we should be aired up as our air's off. That's the problem. Oh, that's way better, Spence.
Yeah.
Okay, trash guys here. Okay, so that's like that. Now we can set pressure, even though we really not even too big a deal, but we'll put it down at a normal feeling for us. Okay, so hopefully this POV, right? That's what the kids call it, Spence.
Yep.
Set that pressure. You could fast forward some of that if you like. Okay. So throw. Oh, hold on.
Oh yeah, you get your cap on there.
Although I don't know if we need it for what we're gonna do, but we're gonna keep everything tidy here.
5 minutes of my time here.
Right. We'll see here, and rim lock good and snug. That's it. Easy. Just we'll give him some bonus of putting the tire on, the wheel on the bike.
A POV wheel put on.
POV wheel put on.
Here, let me adjust this so that it'll make more sense, because you don't need to look down as much. There you go.
Okay. All right. So sit on the floor. Now a lot of guys don't like to hear that. Oh no. And you know who doesn't like it is tall guys that are faced with the challenge of being tall.
Yep, I got long legs.
And they whine, oh, I don't want to sit down. So my ring finger is in between the brake pads on the back side there. And that just put those apart. Now I've got this. And it's fighting me a little bit, but we'll get it. I was there once. Okay, so now we're back in. Now we try not to use a hammer or anything like that on, and of course I just fell out of the brake pads back there, so to start over. A lot of guys don't like to start over either. Admit defeat. Okay, so now we're basically in, and see, this is nice and new. Everything feels pretty good. And once you're in here, you can use a little bit of a dead blow. But once you're in the fork, don't do it until you're in the fork there. Now at this point, where's our...
That's just right there on the ground.
Oh, is it right there? Okay. Tighten up the nut. Now, you don't gotta go crazy. Now it's good and tight. Get these two snug. And just tighten the wheel. You can bang it both sides. You can pump the brake. You can pull down on the bike like this. Anything you can do to let this right here center. This fork leg's gonna center. So I'm confident that it's in a good position right now. If you're looking for anything dirt bike related, parts, gear, anything like that, head over to our website or the link in the description below and click on the Rocky Mountain link. From there, you'll be able to see all of our top picks and much more. It's a great place to find all the dirt bike parts that you need. What happens is the fork can be in here or out here. Usually it's in. You want to make sure that you're nice and straight, and this will let the suspension work as it should. Okay. Good and tight there. Good and tight. YZ250.
POV tire change.
POV tire change. Good deal.